Good morning. Welcome to the Thought of the Day. This week we are going to be looking at Jesus in the Old Testament. And we're going to be doing that by drawing some parallels between Jesus' life and ministry and that of some key figures in the Old Testament. So over our 5 days together, we are going to look at Noah, we're going to look at Abraham, we're going to look at Joseph, Moses, and David. So today we're going to start with Noah, and we're going to start by looking at Genesis chapter 5 from verse 5 to 8. It says this: "The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. The Lord regretted that he had made human beings on the earth, and his heart was deeply troubled. So the Lord said, I will wipe from the face of the earth the human race I have created, and with them the animals, the birds, and the creatures that move along the ground, for I regret that I have made them. But Noah found favour in the eyes of the Lord." So, since the Adam and Eve and the fall, the people of the world have multiplied and expanded, but they are doing evil all the time. They're not living God's way. They are living their own way. And so God decides he's going to wipe them out. Maybe start again. But there is one person who is righteous. There is one person who has found favour in God's eyes, and that is Noah. And so God instructs Noah to build an ark so that when the rains come down and the flood waters rise up, that he will be saved. He will have salvation because of his righteousness. But it's not just Noah that's saved, is it? Noah's wife also gets to go on the ark. Their 3 sons and their wives also get to go on the ark, but they're not listed as being righteous. They're not listed as having favour. But they're attached to Noah. And so, because of that, they get to go with Noah. They are saved because Noah is righteous. Noah is righteous on their behalf, and so they are saved. And so Noah builds this ark, and he's building it in a land where there isn't a lot of water. It's largely desert, and will have been humiliated by the people around him. But he obeys God. He continues to build the ark, and because of that, he and his family are saved from the flood and start this new creation again. Now, in the same way, if we fast forward to Jesus' time, Jesus had to go through great humiliation, being mocked and beaten, but obeyed God all the way to the cross. But because he did, any unrighteous people who connected themselves to him could be saved. Jesus is righteous on our behalf. His family goes beyond just the immediate wife and children of Noah, but to everybody who claims that connection for themselves. So although we can be saved by Jesus today, if we look back to Noah, we can see God starting to plant those seeds, some foreshadowing on God's part, that there is a plan, that people can be saved from God's just judgment, even if they're not righteous, by being connected to somebody who is. A little bit of Jesus in the Old Testament.